Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my really simple makeup look for today. I was supposed to hang out with my boyfriend today again because he asked me yesterday um, if you wanted to do something today because we didn't really do anything yesterday. We just went out to dinner and that was it, but we were only out for like an hour. So he said we could do something today, and he said that he was too tired to hang out to do something today, so I ended up not doing pretty much anything. I did go out with my mom for a little bit, but that's about it, and then we're eating dinner here. But I did decide to film a video, and I thought I was going to be out longer than I actually was because my mom wanted me to go with her. Wanted me to go with her to the mall, because I was going to stay there and like talk to some managers at the mall to see if like they're looking for seasonal help and like introduce myself. But she wanted me to go with her, so I did go with her. So I didn't really start doing my makeup until like 3:30, and I just threw on, something simple, because I needed to look like a human being because I was a little bit upset that I wasn't doing anything today. But honestly, this is like the first day that I haven't done anything in like a week because I pretty much had a pretty eventful week last week. As you could tell, I mean, I was pretty much going out every day. Like Monday, I went out with my friends from work to see Girl on the Train. On Tuesday, I went out with Kate to shop with her and to go to happy hour. On Wednesday, I went to the political screening of the debate party with my mom and my brother. And then Thursday, I went out with my family. Well, I had like Thursday was like a bullshit day, but I was pretty much out the entire day. And then I went and caught up with Lisa and got drinks with her. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I saw my boyfriend all 3 days, and I was supposed to hang out with him today too. But if I wasn't doing anything today, I would have tried to work. But since I wasn't seeing him and I'm not working, I pretty much ended up not really doing anything because I'm not spending any money. I probably will run a few errands tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm doing anything tomorrow either. The only days I really have plans, I'm supposed to see Ren on Wednesday, but I haven't gotten an answer from him in like 2 days. He didn't answer my text yesterday and he didn't answer me today. So, and he told me he was going to see me on Wednesday because he's actually canceled the past 2 times to see me. So, yeah, I'm just waiting to see like if I'm actually going to see him or not. But also Wednesday is the day that I have to go into Cheesecake to find out, what their decision was about working there. So yeah, it's just, it's just a shitty time for me right now. Hopefully I'll be able to find something else. So anyway, so I did just go out to return something to Sephora to get money back for that. I returned the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Powder in Candlelight. It just wasn't doing anything for me, and I was like, you know what? It's like such an expensive thing that doesn't really have that much color payoff, and I'm like, I have so many other highlighters that I like a lot more, like the one I'm wearing right now, and I have other subtle highlighters that I like more than that, and it was $47. I got $47 back. It's almost a $50 item for something that's this big. I'll spend it on Laura Mercier, but on the Kevyn Aucoin, it's just not worth it. It's too expensive. It's literally, with tax, it's like not even $3 less than the Celestial Liquid Lightning, and that was worth it because I used that all the way up. So I am hoping to pick up stuff for holiday sale. I know the Vibe sale comes up in like less than, like basically 2 weeks. I don't know if I'm going to have money for it, so, which really sucks because I was hoping to still work there until at least after the Vibe sale. So anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and no, actually I didn't prime my face at all because I didn't put foundation on. I just used concealer. So I just went in with the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer in the color Porcelain. Again, I've been loving this concealer for no makeup days. It's a really great concealer. I just love how light coverage it is. Just put that all over the areas I usually conceal, and then I just set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder under my eyes, and then I just went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation in the color 2. I just dust that all over to add a little bit more coverage to my skin, but I don't really need too much coverage, but it looks like super natural and like easy to, rather than like using a liquid foundation. Because I don't use foundation every single day. I only really use foundation when I'm going to work or when I'm going out. So, then I prime, my god, I'm like saying like the steps that I usually do in makeup when I didn't do those today because I did my no makeup look. Then I just went in with concealer as well on the eyes. I just don't think that concealer works as well to be a primer for shades, especially for lid shades, because I feel like the lid shades just like completely fade if you don't use a if I don't use a regular primer. I don't know if that's the case with you guys, but I do have dry skin, so I was like, I really shouldn't have to prime my eyes all that much, and I still feel like it kind of wears off, but whatever. So I just went in with the Becca concealer again and then set that with the same powder, the Laura Mercier. And then I went in with Makeup Geek shadows today because I've been using the Basics palette a lot and I haven't used my go-to Makeup Geek shadows in a while, so I just used a few shades. I went in with Beaches and Cream first, usually. That's what I always use. Then I darkened it up more with Creme Brulee, and then I went in with Frappe on this area to deepen up the crease. And then I went in with Rapunzel on the lid, but it pretty much faded. Because, yeah, I just think it was the concealer. And then for the brow bone, I went in with Mirage and Vanilla Bean. So that's basically what I did. And then I just went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the top and bottom lashes. And then I highlighted the inner corners with the highlighter from the Makeup Geek Kathleen Lights palette. I used the shade Sunlight, and I also used that as my face highlighter as well. But I did bronze up the skin first with the Galactic Cabo bronzer, and then went over that with the Makeup Geek blush in the shade Infatuation. I just wanted to use a lot of Makeup Geek today. And yeah, I went in with Sunlight, and then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light powder. And then I just set it with the Smashbox Primer Water because I knew I wasn't going to be wearing my makeup all that long. So that's why I just did something really simple. And then I just brushed through my brows and went in with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel because I didn't really feel like filling them in. And then for my lips, I just primed them with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Strip Down because for some reason I've like misplaced my Subculture. It's probably in my work uniform, in my work apron. And then I just filled in my lips with the Too Faced Color Drenched Matte Lipstick in the shade When in Doubt. I swear I love these lipsticks. They're so matte, but they're so comfortable, and they just look so good on the lips. Like, it just looks natural and, like, effortless. I just love how they look. They're so good. But I haven't worn this one in a while, so I wanted to wear it today for a little bit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So just kind of sucked I couldn't go out with him because I'm trying to wear as many outfits as I can because I feel like I'm like so overwhelmed with how many outfits I have right now. I might be returning a dress to Hot Topic, but a Hot Topic haul will be coming, but I already did record quite a few videos for you guys, so those will be up very, very soon. It's probably why I can't really talk because I've recorded like 3 videos the past like 2 days. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. So I did, sorry, I'm like, I just talked for like 40 minutes for a video and I was like kind of struggling on whether to show 2 other masks that I've used up, but I'm basically still using them. And then I'm going to be turning them in, so it's not like a huge deal. So anyway, I did, just do something really simple today. I just threw on eyeshadow to shoot a video, but I basically just wore a no makeup look and then I just threw on the eyeshadow afterwards. Because all I did was go to the gym today, and I was wearing a different shirt earlier, but I did decide just to throw this on to film a video. So I just concealed with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Fair, just because I wanted to try it out again today, and it looked pretty good today, so like I said, I do like using it for no makeup days, but I don't really love it for like full face makeup days, and I'm just really nervous about tomorrow because I find out whether I'm still working at Cheesecake or not tomorrow, so I'm like really nervous. And then I'm supposed to see my friend tomorrow night, so you won't be seeing like boring neutral looks. Then I just set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder under my eyes, and then I just went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2 all over my face, just to add a little bit of coverage. And then, for the eyes, I did go in with just the concealer and then set that with the Laura Mercier powder again, and then I just went in with a couple of Makeup Geek shadows. I just used Beaches and Cream first, then I darkened up the crease more with Creme Brulee. Then I used Frappe to give it definition, and then I went in with Cosmopolitan on the lid, and then I went in with Vanilla Bean on the brow bone, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara originally on the top, and then Max and Play Giga Black Lash on the bottom, but I did reapply some mascara because obviously you usually do that when you put on your lid shade, so it kind of like transfers to your lid shade a little bit. It kind of, the lid shade kind of transfers to your lashes a little bit, so I did just, put on a little bit more mascara of the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the top and bottom. And then I highlighted the inner corners with the MAC eyeshadow in Nylon. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instant Mark Dreamer filter, and then I went in with the Clinique Cheek Pop in the shade Nude Pop on the cheeks, and then I highlighted with the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance highlighter in the shade Highlight 01, and then I went over everything with the, I didn't even use the Hourglass Zero Light Powder today just because I didn't really feel like using it. Actually, maybe I did. I did earlier. Yeah, I did. Never mind, I did use the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Smashbox Primer Water. Actually, I used the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Oh my god. I used the Chill Makeup Setting Spray because I like using that for the gym to make my makeup more sweat proof. I didn't put on eyeshadow like I said, but I do like making my concealer and stuff like sweat proof with that. So it helps like a ton. And then I just brushed through my brows with a spoolie and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Aquarius. And then I filled them in with the ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Oh Snap. I was very torn as to whether to use the Aquarius lipstick with the Aquarius Lippy Pencil, but since my Oh Snap lip liner is getting pretty old, I might get rid of it actually. Maybe I should have included it in this video because it's pretty beat up. But I decided to use the Aquarius one instead, and I really wanted to wear this lippy stick today because Young Wild and Polish was talking about it on Snapchat. It's like her favorite lipstick of all time, and I'm like, you know what, I want to wear it tomorrow. So I've been kind of rotating my lippy sticks a lot more and wearing them a lot more than usual because I don't know, I've just been really into them again. And yeah, that's it. Bye! And please wish me luck tomorrow about, I mean, you guys aren't even going to see this until like a week after, so I'll know way before you guys know if I still have a job or not. But I'm trying to bust out more videos too because I'm actually getting my first paycheck from YouTube, like I said before, so hopefully I'll get that soon because if I can bust out more content and get paid for it, might as well just be getting paid for this right now. So yeah, that's it. Bye! And yeah, I was supposed to do something yesterday with my boyfriend, so I wasn't supposed to be this boring and not do anything yesterday and anything today with anybody. But I'm supposed to go out with Ren tomorrow, and then Thursday I'm not really doing anything. I'm probably just going to go return something, and then Friday I usually hang out with Josh. We're probably going to go apple picking, and then Saturday is when I go out with my friends for Halloween. So I'm just trying not to spend any money by myself when I'm just, you know, not really doing anything because I'm really trying to just save it for Halloween and just to see Ren tomorrow. So yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I do have a bunch of shirts on me because I just filmed a Hot Topic haul and I will be trying them all on and sharing them with you in the haul, but I just wanted to film the haul first. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. So I did go out with my friend tonight. Like I said, my video was, my looks weren't going to be too boring this week because I did have plans with him because we hadn't hung out in like 2 weeks. So we went out tonight, and yeah, I just decided to wear my hook shirt tonight just because I wanted to be dark and emo tonight, and I just felt like wearing black. So anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Oh, sorry. I'm like, what happened there? I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2. Then I concealed with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Fair Neutral. And then I set my face with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder in the color 2. Sorry. My boyfriend had just texted me. He hasn't texted me in like 4 or 5 hours, so he texted me now. Then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-Hour Base and then went over that with the same Giorgio Armani powder, and then I decided to use a different palette today rather than the Kat Von D palette because I was like, I need to switch it up like a little bit. I know I've been doing a lot of silvers and grays lately, but that's just where my mood has been lately, you know, because I lost my job today at Cheesecake. But right after I lost my job, I can't believe I didn't even mention that before I even got into this. But I did wear this really nice shirt earlier today because I actually ended up having an interview somewhere else. I ended up having an interview at Del Frisco's, which is literally right next to Cheesecake. I went in there like literally right after I went to Cheesecake and I waited for them to open. And I was like, are you guys available? I was like, are you still looking for somebody? And they said, yeah, are you available for an interview later? So I thought that was awesome. And I had the interview after that. And it's looking like I'm probably going to get the job. So yay. So I'm probably going to be working there instead. So anyway, but I'm still kind of like in a gloomy mood, and it kind of sucks when, you can't work somewhere anymore. So this is where, my style is at right now. So anyway, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette today. I don't really use this palette all that much, but I wanted to use it today, and it's a nice palette. I like it. So I went in with Tease first. I know I said this was kind of a regret because I don't really use it as much. I think the Naked 1 and Naked 3 are better, but this is a decent palette. It's not terrible. It just doesn't call my name. Like, I'm not really inspired by it when I look at it, but I was like, you know what, I kind of want to whip it out again and use it. So I went in with Tease first, then I darkened up the crease more with Pistol, and then I went in with Busted and Blackout on the outer corners. I really think I blended my eyeshadow pretty good today. And then for the lid shade, I went in with the shade Liberty from ColourPop, which I love, so I went in with that. And then for the brow bone, I went in with Foxy. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and then went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Sorry, I have an itch on my leg. Then I smudged Tease on the lower lash line, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Verve from the palette. And then I went in with MAC's Extended Play Giga Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I contoured with the MAC. What the heck is my boyfriend saying? Then I went in with the MAC sculpting powder in the shade Sculpt from the MAC Sculpting Contour Yourself palette, whatever it's called. And then I went in with the same blush I used this morning. I went in with MAC's Margin and mixed it a little bit with Harmony. And then I highlighted with the Becca Sherman Skin Perfector Pressed in Pearl. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. And then I started everything with the Urban Decay Chin Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the White Beauty Lip Primer, and then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Taurus. And then I filled them in with a lipstick that I've only worn once before, and I really wanted to wear it again today. So I went in with the Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Saddle. It's just like kind of coming off a little bit. Earlier today, I actually did wear 2 other colors because I wore just a ColourPop lippy stick to Cheesecake. I wore like a no makeup look because I was like, I know I'm not keeping it on too long because I know I'm not going to be there that long, but what if I go somewhere else and see if somebody's hiring? So I just wore ColourPop's lippy stick in Aquarius with the matching lip liner to that. And then when I went back to the mall for the interview, I wore Lime Crime's Velveteen in Shroom, which I probably think I should have worn a different liquid lipstick by Lime Crime, but for some reason I just wore that one. I was going to wear a red lippy, but I was like, nah. I didn't have time for it, so I just wore a different lipstick instead. So yeah, that is it. Goodbye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I did, again, only throw on eyeshadow because I just filmed a video. I filmed a get to know me tag, so that will be up at some point. Again, another pretty boring day for me. I didn't get out of the house till like 3, but I did go to the gym today, and then I just went to return something at Rite Aid. I ended up returning that Galactic highlighting primer because I'm never going to use it, and I never used it, and they would let me return it at a local Rite Aid, so that was about it, because again, I'm pretty broke, and I'm not really trying to spend any money, and I am going to be going out for Halloween this weekend, so that's basically what I'm looking forward to, and I've just been, like, mostly chilling. Sorry, my boyfriend texted me. So yeah, I basically just wore a no makeup look because I went to the gym and then just went to Rite Aid, and that was it, and then I came home. So, because I'm trying to get as much money for things that I don't really want to keep makeup-wise to get the money back for it, because I'm not going to keep things I don't use, so, and since it's within, like, the certain amount of days that I can return things, I went and returned stuff, so. Anyway, so I did just go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Fair to conceal certain areas of my face. And then I went in with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder underneath my eyes. Sorry, for some reason I'm not feeling that great, but whatever. Then I set my entire face with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder in the color 2. Then for my eyes, I went in with the concealer again, and then I just went over that with the same Laura Mercier powder. And then I decided to go in with the Urban Decay Naked palette today, and I used a couple colors from that. I just used Naked in the crease more, then I darkened up the crease more with Buck. Then I went in with Sidecar on the lid, and then on the brow bone I went in with Virgin. Then I went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the top, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Sin from the palette, and then I went in with, again, the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the bottom, and then I lined the waterline with the ColourPop gel liner in the shade Honey Dude. I just don't like putting on eyeshadow for the gym, so if I intend to go to the gym, then there's no point in me putting on eyeshadow as well. I would have like put on eyeshadow on Monday, but I was supposed to go out with my boyfriend, and then that didn't happen, so I was only supposed to not have plans today and Tuesday, but like I said, he was too tired on Monday, so I am seeing him tomorrow. So that'll be more interesting. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer filter, and then I just went in with my typical blush, which was NARS's Madly, and then I highlighted with the Hourglass strobing powder in the shade Incandescent Strobe Light, and then I did top it a little bit with Tarte's Exposed highlighter. I'm still kind of debating on whether I'm going to return that as well, but I probably do because I need the money for it, and I don't really use it too much because I don't really love it. But it was nice on top of it, but I'm like, if I need to mix it constantly, it's really not worth it, so I might return that too. I've been returning highlighters I'm not crazy about. Like I said, I just returned the Kevyn Aucoin highlighter because it's way too expensive, and I don't think it's worth it, so I'm trying to be harsh, but at the same time practical. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, just to prevent myself from sweating at the gym. Then I just brushed through my brows with a spoolie and then set that with Anastasia Claire Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Subculture. And then I filled them in with the ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Cookie because, like I said, I really have been trying to go through my ColourPop Lippy Sticks and wear them a lot more often. So they will definitely be my favorites this month because I don't know, I didn't want to wear my MAC ones as much because I kind of get, sick and tired of wearing the same lipstick sometimes. I love variety and I love like changing it up. And I hadn't worn these in a while and I was like, you know what, I want to wear them again, and I just have like fallen back in love with them again. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I do have a more interesting look on today because I did go out with my boyfriend. We pretty much spent a lot of time out. We had a lot of stuff that we wanted to do today. So we went to a comic book store that my boyfriend wanted to go to because he's into like comics and stuff and like gaming and stuff like that. And I'm into it too. I like Pokemon and I like Sailor Moon and stuff like that. Oh my god, I totally forgot to check Pokemon Go when we were out. It was just like too freaking cold. But since I've never been to the town of Oyster Bay before, like walking through the town, I mean, I'm sure I've been there before, but I don't even know the last time I was there. Probably not. I don't even know. Anyway, so I just decided to wear this Urban Outfitters dress. I finally got to wear it today. I pretty much said it to myself earlier this month, I was like, this is the first fall outfit I was going to wear, and then I ended up not being able to wear it yet, and then I finally was able to wear it today. So I did finally wear this dress. I'm just going to try and wear more dresses when I go out now because I have like way too many dresses that I always like to wear more. So I love this dress. I'm probably going to do an outfit of the day on it, and I just paired it with this sweater. And yeah, so we went there first, but when we got there, it said that it was closed and that it was open at 5 because they have like magic tournaments and stuff, so they probably stay open late for people to play magic and stuff. But like my boyfriend always asks me to like check places to see if they're open, and then we get there and he didn't see that it was open at 5, so it's like, I'm always the one that has to double check, but I didn't really feel like it was a huge deal when he didn't realize it was open 5 or later. I mean, he asked me about the brewery that we were going to, and then I was like, he was like, oh, let's just head to the brewery, and I was like, well, why don't we go see if there's like comic book stores in Oyster Bay? And he's like, what's in Oyster Bay? I'm like, the brewery we're going to? So it's like, only I am the only one that's not, I don't know. He just like always like thinks that I have to listen all the time. Anyway, but whatever. So I did go in with a different palette today. I really wanted to wear this dress, so I decided to, kind of play off that. Let me just get into it. I'm just so tired. I didn't really sleep well last night, and I don't even know if Halloween is happening now. My boyfriend said that we should, just probably chill this year because since I'm not working, even though I pretty much actually have more money than I expected to go out tomorrow because I didn't spend any money during the week and I'll actually still have money to be able to pay for my car payment in 2 weeks because I get my paycheck and then I might have some extra money left over. So I think I can actually spend more money than I thought. Not that I was really intending on spending that much anyway, but I asked him if we could go because we're going out for Halloween and he's like, it's too expensive. But I'm not sure. I mean, none of my friends really texted me today and asked me what the deal was. My friend Becca said she couldn't already go, and my friend Phil did not even text me today at all. I haven't heard from him in 2 days, and I texted him 2 days ago saying that Becca couldn't go, and then he just asked me if Eric could go. So I texted Facebooked Eric last night, and I asked him if he still wanted to go, and he's like, who's going? And I was like, well, Becca's not going, but I was wondering if you were. He's like, I'm down to go. So, and then so is Phil's cousin, but I'm not sure what Phil wants to do. The only other thing, I mean, it's not like I don't have plans this weekend. If I don't go to the city, I'll just hang out at Josh's house tomorrow. It's not a huge deal if we don't go, but I want to do something for Halloween. Maybe we'll go out Sunday night or whatever. I don't know. Or maybe we'll just go out next week. We might just make it a late thing and just go out next week instead. So yeah. Anyway, I will update you guys on that. I just thought I was going to be wearing like cute outfits this weekend, and now I guess not. I don't really want to waste my TARDIS dress though. Like I was really looking forward to wearing it for Halloween, so. Anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. Then I went in with the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in the color Siberia. And then I concealed with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Light Warm. And then I set everything with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2. Then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-Hour Base, and then went over that with the same Giorgio Armani powder. And then I went in with the Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass palette today because I felt like I should use it today because it had a lot of similar colors that I wanted to dig into. And I haven't really dug into this palette too much. I've only used it a few times. So I was like, you know what? I need to dig into it today because I've been using the Lime Crime palettes a lot this month and my Makeup Geek shadow, so I wanted to use this. So the first color I went in with was called Reflection. I put that in the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Dormouse, which is a pretty matte brown. Then I went in with Chessboard to deepen up the crease more. And then I went in with Gone Mad on the outer corners. And then for the lid shade, I went in with this really pretty, like deeper red. And that one is called Salads and Grum. I think that was a really pretty shade. And I did have to reapply my eyeliner, so I don't know, I just think my makeup looks a little bit crazy, but whatever, I'm taking it off anyway. And then I went in with the colors Lily and Looking Glass on the brow bone. So I tried to use as many colors from the palette as I could. Then I went in with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the shade Trooper, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I probably should have put on more mascara, but whatever. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Urban Decay Concealer, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I lined my waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Besto, and then I smudged Gone Mad on the Laura Lash Line to give it a little bit more of a purpley look. But I just feel like the purple kind of faded, so it just ended up looking like a regular fall eye for me, but whatever. And then for the inner corners, I went in with a more orangey shade, and this one is called Paradox. I thought that looked pretty cool, so I used that. So that is it from the palette, and then I just went in with the MAC Sunday Play Giga Black Lash. Then I bronzed up the skin with the, what was it? The NARS Laguna Bronzer. Then I went in with the Becca Mineral Blush in the shade Songbird, and then I highlighted with the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector Press in the shade Champagne Pop. Then I set everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled out my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer and Caramel, and then set that with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Lumiere. And then I filled them in with the Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Raven, but it was like looking way too dark for me and it was kind of looking a little bit messy. So I kind of like lightened it up more with Lime Crime's Pumpkin over it. But Lime Crime's Pumpkin looked so good with it that I was like, you know what? I'm just going to reapply Pumpkin again. And I did just do that again. So I have like multiple layers of Velveteens on. I put like 2 layers on of Raven and then I put like 3 layers on of Pumpkin because after I ate, I had to fix it, obviously. It was like all over my face, so I had to fix it. Thank God I always bring concealer with me now. And then I retouched it up again, but it's like barely drying. So I would feel like it was like kind of wrinkling and like drying out my lips like crazy, but it really wasn't. Like they're actually really smooth. Probably if I put on any more now, it probably would have like started bothering me. But yeah, it turned out okay, but I just felt like I should have went with pumpkin originally because I just really want to wear it more and yeah, it would have been perfect for this look too. So I just decided to, it does look a little bit deeper because Raven is still on underneath. So that's what I was kind of going for, but Raven was kind of like really messy because um, it was hard to apply and I didn't really have a proper lip liner for it because it's like a purple shade. But with the NARS Sheer Glow foundation, I'm not sure how much I really do like this foundation. I like it on some days, but sometimes it can make your makeup look very dry and patchy in certain areas, and I don't really love that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to end up returning it or not. I've been returning a lot of makeup recently that I'm not using or if I don't like to get the money back for it because since I'm broke, I might as well return some things to get the money for it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm really tired, so I'm going to go. I would have recorded a video with this makeup on, but I'm so tired from today, and again, I didn't really sleep last night. But I think I'm going to record an outfit of the day. So that's it, bye! Sorry, I forgot to mention where me and my boyfriend actually went today. So we went to the comic book store, but since that was closed, we went to the brewery. And then we went to eat in Oyster Bay as well, and we went to like a diner type place. It was really, really good. They had like really good burgers, and they had like sandwiches and stuff like that there. And then after that, we went back to the comic store because he wanted to go back there and check it out. So we went there, and we actually ended up playing a few games there because it was that type of place where like they sell like comics and like games and stuff like that, and they have like magic tournaments. So we were playing like this other game with I think the owners of the store, and we were playing that with them. So it was really fun. It was this game called like Monster Tokyo or some crap like that. It was so much fun though, and I actually won the third round. So, and I killed like everybody. So I was really surprised that I pretty much got the game. It's not a very hard game to follow, and it was really really fun. So we played that, and then after that we went to Gotham, which is like a vape shop. So we went there, and then after that we went to Target because I needed to pick up makeup wipes and he needed to get some snacks and like food and stuff, and that was about it. So it was fun, and yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. As you guys know, this past weekend was Halloween weekend, so I did go out tonight for Halloween. And this year, my costume was much simpler, but as you guys know, I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. So I was the TARDIS this year, if you guys know what that is. It looks like this, and it looks like a police box. So I wore just my TARDIS dress. I've worn this dress a bunch of times before, and I've made an outfit of the day out of this before, but I've worn this dress a lot the past few years. I wanted to wear a different one, but I decided to wear this one. So I wore this, and I paired it with my blue tights that match it, and then I just wore boots with it, and then just this little pullover sweater. I'm so tired. I actually have to get up tomorrow morning around like 9:30 because I actually am going to be going to my friend's show as well tomorrow because he's in Beauty and the Beast, and I've been intending on going. I'm not going with the original friend that I was going with. She was supposed to go tonight too as well, and then she couldn't make it, so we're just having problems, and I just really don't give a shit.